What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Brand new camera on the channel. Insta360 has been sponsoring my channel now for a little while, and this is their new 1R. But it had given me a little bit of an idea. Back in the day, actually, that's my camera that's on the other helmet, where we actually used to tape it to the helmet. I don't know why, and right now we never zip tied it, but today I'm zip tying it on there to kind of showcase how crazy and how far we've gotten in the camera world. How far we've gotten to the fact that we used to have heavy cameras like that. That wasn't like a full thing we always did though. That wasn't like the first person point of view that we have today. It was just something to kind of like make your filming a little bit different and kind of your own. Also something we normally never did because your cameras were so expensive and heavy back in the day. So yeah, we're gonna see if I can actually get some clips with that thing on my head. But unfortunately, I don't have a battery for it, and I have this like little rigged system that I made for it that it's basically an extended battery with a cable on it, and this will go in my back pocket, and this end will plug onto the back of the camera, and I'll see if I can pull the footage and put it on my actual computer. I'll do my best to do that for sure. I have an old Mac that it actually does marry up to pretty well, so either way, we'll try to get some footage from that to showcase to you guys what the old first-person point of view might look like. But first, let's get into this camera, and I kind of want to showcase and show you what it's all about. All right, so this is the Insta360 One Twin Edition. Twin Edition meaning it has two different camera lens interchangeable setups that you can do on this bad boy. It is pretty sick. 360 has always been something I've done on my channel because it's one of those things where you can edit it later and never miss a shot. Unlike this, it's just looking at the area that you're filming. 360 gets it all the time. So what this thing does is this camera is modular, which means that the body and the actual camera itself comes apart and plugs in together. What that means is this camera unplugs lenses and body parts, and it's pretty amazing. I want to say this is going to be the future of cameras from here on out. Actually comes apart pretty easy. This is the battery. Push up that little lever, comes off, you put it aside, and these pull apart. And what you can actually do with this is you can flip this lens around and do selfie mode, or the other way around. Take a look at that. That's how you can see the water resistance on there. Those little rubber flaps that would keep it water resistant. There is a waterproof case that you can use to go deeper than the allowed amount that you see on the screen right now. As you can see there's your 4K sensor. Plugs in. We'll put it on selfie mode right now. They do have an external microphone you can plug in here for those of you guys that want to use this as like a regular vlog camera. So what we'll do is we plug the battery on, and we are ready to go. So I have it set up on the helmet right now just to kind of give you the same perspective as you would have on this one. It actually has a little lens hood on it, and this is the 360 camera edition. So I'm going to keep the 360 one on there for right now, just to do a little comparison, see what kind of footage we can get between the two. How crazy do I look? How absolutely insane is this? This almost looks like one of those minions. Yeah, I look like a minion right now. This is insane. This is pretty crazy that this is able to work. So I got it on right now. I got the little cable hanging off the back. It's in my back pocket. See if I can feel up here and see if we can hit the record button, and we're good to go. So one of the things this thing probably doesn't have is image stabilization, and we're gonna test it right here on these steps. Nice little firecracker down this bad boy, and see how shaky this footage is. So let's get this and get a couple more clips and kind of do a little bit of a comparison. So yeah, guys, I take that back. I don't know what happened here. Camera just died. I have no idea what happened. Maybe it's because I had it for so long. Oh, this is dead. Sweet, sweet. I've charged this all night, by the way, guys, and it's still completely dead. Or it could just be the fact that I've had this thing for so long and it's been sitting, and yeah, that could be it. So we're gonna get to the other camera, and maybe we'll revisit this camera on a whole separate video and kind of see what we can do with it in you know, today's form. So yeah, that was unfortunate. That battery died. This one's good. We got 2 of these bad boys, and these things last like 70 or 80 minutes of constant filming, so pretty stoked on that. I'm gonna do that same manual line here to foot jam, and we'll get a little comparison shot of that, and then I'll show you how the whole module system works to be able to show you how the Twin Edition and why it's so much more worth it than like your average GoPro or any other 360 camera. So yeah, the image stabilization on this is so far ahead of what everybody else has got to offer right now. This is actually one of the first times I've actually used it on the helmet here. I have a full face mount as well that goes on the actual face mask area. I think that would be pretty interesting. I've never had one of those before. I'm gonna put the chest mount on. That's usually what I use, and it gives you, actually, I think in my opinion, one of the best first person point of views because you get like the whole area. Same trick, different angle. All right, transitioning now over to the selfie stick. Now, a lot of you guys might think you can't use the selfie stick while you're on a bike, but you'd be wrong. You can actually hold onto your grip and the selfie stick at the same time and get a very unique shot, which we're going to do right now around this bowl corner, and maybe even pop up on the deck and see what type of like manual or different foot jam trick we can do. It is locked. You good? Yes. Hell yeah. Image stabilization is on point. I was running full speed with this. Transitioning right now from Glasgow to Phillips, but before I left, I had to get some footage with that selfie stick running full speed, showcasing how rock steady that image stabilization is. It is unreal. I want to get more of that in the near future. I just want to get some clips here. There's actually a manual that I've been eyeing up at the top that I'm hoping that'll actually happen first try because it's super, super hot right now. It is a hot one out, guys. Man, it is intense today. I'm gonna put some clips right now. I was actually messing with this camera a little bit when I first got it at the Hyper Compound. Here's a couple of clips of my friends and a 360 no-hander and myself on the Resi, a couple different angles, kind of showcasing what you can do with the app when you're editing in these clips. Now there's so many different mounting options to be able to use with this camera. One of my go-tos is the chest mount, but they got different tripods, different mounts for your bikes, which I'm gonna be using on my mountain bike tomorrow for a mountain bike check video. So be on the lookout for that in the near future. If you guys are actually looking for an action cam, take this one in consideration. The link is in the description below. You can search anything and everything on their store, kind of see what fits you, but this twin edition is by far probably the best bang for the buck. So if you guys like this video, drop a like. If you love it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.